All right, I'm show you a little bit here on Reber Place. So this is 5724. And you'll notice when I turn this camera around, so you got a little bit of mix of housing here. If I go to the other side, I'm going to flip this real quick. As you go to the other side, you got some really big buildings on this stretch right here. Coming up, that's Dalton. It's a brick street. It's really cool. Off of Elizabeth, we're right off of Hampton. You've got the old corner store and a big house, and then some other big houses over here. These are a lot bigger than the hill normally has. But then you come on 5724, and it's this tiny little house tucked back in here. It's like there's your neighbor. So your yard's the front yard. They've got a little jacuzzi out in the side and some other stuff. So we're gonna go get in and take a look at the inside. Before I go in, I'm gonna show you this little patio area here. Some new grass and straw you see there. Big front yard. Nice, quiet, easy and easily accessible. The siding looks good. The outside looks good. Could use a power wash, but. So you see everything's nice and tight here in the front porch. Big, huge picture window. Really nice, enclosed ceiling on the porch and soffits. That's all no maintenance. However, on the inside here, you've got some chipping paint. This building most assuredly built before 1978. That is some lead-based paint there. And if you're an FHA buyer, this is not going to fly. That'll have to be painted and scraped prior to lending. All right, it's all clear. Vinyl flooring. If I can zoom out here, get a little bit more space. Looking at the ceilings, all nice and tight. Maybe some paint marks, but other than that, it looks good. There's that picture window with a little etching on the side. If you can see that, if the camera allows. A few pet marks on the jamb. Nice big front closet. Looking up into the top, that's metal. That's not an opening. That's a metal just flashing. It's all that is of fire blocking. I always look in the closets just to see if there's any water marks or ceiling issues. 9-foot ceiling. It's kind of a nice tall ceiling. Makes it look a lot bigger. Dining area here. Full bathroom. It's good scrubbing. That's a vinyl tub there. Just needs some cleaning out. That's a pretty industrial fan there. Bathroom, no windows, so you need that for code. You've got your GFCI right there. Tile floor, it's offset to the regular floor. A nice floor jamb will cover that up. You could use some paint. It's just painted all white. We go to the kitchen. Nice big kitchen. It's an eat-in kitchen. They've got it set up with a little portable center island. All right, then we go upstairs. No bedrooms on the first floor. So we're gonna go upstairs. The same vinyl as downstairs. So this is a dormer room. There was 3 dormer rooms. The pass-throughs count. As long as you've got 7 feet high, HVAC, and 70 square feet, you've got a bedroom and a door. So you've got the vent right there. Got a door. This counts. Now these dormer bedrooms are really hard to heat and cool. So you almost always have to have some kind of supplemental heating and cooling. They have a ceiling fan. So this is nice and clean. There's a little bit of exposed ductwork, but not uncommon. Newer windows, double pane windows, HVAC to each room. One little closet here off of the dormer. Another little closet here. Nice simple layout. The windows look like they're in good shape. And then we go to the front. That window doesn't look like it's in good shape. It's got some duct tape on it. Good old duct tape, probably holding that window up. These, I can hear that little ballast in there that keeps it from falling, probably broken. They duct taped it up to keep it from coming off. Screens are ripped up. That'll have to be dealt with before you get a city occupancy or an FHA loan. Let's see. Probably should go ahead and put the smoke detectors back in their spot too, so that you're up to code. Nice and tight, looks good. Next, we'll go to the most important room of the house, the basement. Before we get to the basement, we're here in the kitchen. This is where you walk in from the parking pad and from the patio. It's actually kind of nice access here. And you can see a little bit more. It's an older stove and refrigerator offset from the rest of the kitchen. Your sink over here. But there is lots of space here. It's just broken up by the layout of the room and with the door and the large windows. Okay, I'm gonna make sure that I got the last part of that. So these are all piers that have been, or soldier beams that they've put in to keep the house level. That's why my little flash wasn't working. So it's already been taken care of. A high efficiency furnace, water heaters from 1994. Not out of the ordinary. All this ductwork looks new. The HVAC looks new. And if you see the color variation in the basement floor, shows that it has been, a drain tile system has been put in. New drain here, kind of interesting that they didn't replace the stack with PVC. It is in good shape. It's actually copper right above that clean out. And then they left the 4-inch stack there, replaced everything underneath. Most likely, I would just be willing to guess it's all PVC because your floor drain is PVC right there, as is your service line for the washer. Any moisture issues on the walls, of course, will be taken care of by the drain system below, so nice and dry. No musty smell, nothing that throws me off. Nothing that excites me. There's the sump pump. I'm not a huge fan of the condensation going into the sump pump, because you can see that standing water there. You don't really like to see that, but the sump pump, when it is active, it's in, there's the pipe where all of the water goes when it pumps it out.